Welcome everyone, my name is Kappa, and this is a series of videos for a guide on how to hitless, Hades, or damageless. So I'm going to be doing an in-depth guide, or trying to be doing an in-depth guide for every biome of the game, for Tartarus, Asphodel, Elysium, Styx, and Hades 5. So they will probably be a bit long for sure, but I will try to cover the basic of the game, of all the mechanics that are not explained in the game. So I'm not going to be explaining the basics, all the basics that you should know. You probably, if you're watching this series of videos, you have already knowledge of the game. But if you don't have any idea of the game, I recommend to play it. So first of all, we're going to talk about the weapons. In Hades, like you all probably know, we have six types of weapon. We have the swords, the spear, the shield, the bow, the fist, and the rail. The hitless, the more famous are the bow and the rail. Some people also like to use the shield because all of these three are ranged weapons. Okay, all three are ranged weapons. The spear can also be used as a ranged weapon and is also really powerful. But these guys is are more oriented for the bow and for the rail. But you can also take it as an example for the melee weapon. So the usual use aspect for the weapon on hitless is the aspect or rama. Is the usual weapon to go when talking about hitless. This is the reason because when you fire your special, you fire in a rect, you go in rect. So that's really good to aim and to kill the enemies. So, before we start talking about the build, I'm going to talk about the mirror. The mirror is a really important part of Hades Hitless because it gives you a lot of advantage in different aspects. So, for the first talent, we would like to use Fire Presence. This is because you deal bonus attack and special damage when striking undamaged foe. So you are doing 7% more damage when you strike a new enemy. So that's really good. For the second talent, it don't really matter to be honest because this is about HP, so you can choose whatever you want. For the third talent, you would like to use a stubborn defense. This is because it will let you do faster resets in case you're going to resets. But in the case that you want to practice any boss fight or anything, or you're just getting used to it, I would recommend then using Dead Defiance because you have three life basically, or three revive. For the fourth talent, we will like Greedy Reflex. Why? First of all, Greedy Reflex is not available on Hitless because you have a dodge chance when you dash. So if you for some reason tank a hit and you dodge, you are going to get hit. Basically, that's going to be an illegal run. And when you have Great Reflex, you have an extra dash, an additional dash. That means more iframes and more mobility. So it's better to use Great Reflex. It's true that Ruthless Reflex also give you 50% more damage and dodge chance. That's true, but I can say dodge chance is illegal in Heedless, and I don't recommend it. For the next talent, I recommend Boiling Blood. This is because when you throw your cast and you hit an enemy, you're going to be doing 50% more damage with your attack and your special to the foe when they have cast in them. For the next talent, I recommend using Infernal Soul. This is the reason because Infernal Soul plus it gives you two more casts. It opens you a good boon called a Lion Rod that we are going to be talking about Lion Rod when talking about the builds. So I recommend Infernal Soul. If you want to play with Stygian Soul, it's okay too, but have in mind that you're not going to be using then a lightning rod. So that's up to you. For the next talent, we're going to be using deep pockets. Why? Deep pockets give you 100 coins when you start. So 100 coins is enough money to buy at least one palm in the first shop. So if you cannot buy a boon, you will be able to buy a pump. So that's really, really good. On the next talent, you will be using high confidence because it gives you 20% more damage when you have 80% HP or above. So that's really good. It's free damage because you are not going to get hit, basically. On the next one, we're going to go with family favorite. Why? Because it gives you 5% more damage per Olympian god that you have. For example, if you have Zeus, you have Artemis, you have Poseidon, and you have another Olympian god, you're going to be having 10% free damage. No, I'm sorry, you're going to be having 20% more damage. It's a lot of damage for free, basically. On the next one, we are going to be using Dark Foresight. Why? We are going to be using Dark Foresight because it gives you 20% more chances on having Golden Laurel rewards. What are Golden Laurel rewards? Those are all gods, boons, the hammer, coins, or pump. Is really, really good and is better on it's better basically because you're going to have more pumps, more damage. You're going to have better chances to get more boons because you're looking for good boons basically. Olympian favor is alright, but not really because it just gives you more chances to be rare. So and that's better and that's covered up when on the next talent, God's Legacy. God's Legacy, you is this is up to you again. You can use God's Pride or God's Legacy. God's Legacy raise your chance for a boon to be legendary or duo. That's a 10% more chances of having a of legendary or duo when you can get it. Or you can use God's Pride and it raises your chances for a boon to be epic. That's 20% more chances for all your boons to be epic basically. I recommend that you try any of them because the build that we are going to be using is around legendary and duo. So the epic doesn't really matter to be honest. For the last talent, we are going to be using Fairy Persuasion. Fairy Persuasion, it gives you a dices that randomly alter boon and Well of Sharon choices basically. So you can roll your boon. If you get something that you don't want or you get a really bad starting boon, you can roll it. And that's really, really good. And you can also force to get any to force a legendary or to get a boon if you didn't get it, and there is a possibility to get it. So that's all for the mirror. I recommend doing this. You can take a screenshot, you can set, but I recommend this. Okay, now we're going to talk about the gods. No, sorry, I'm going to be talking about the keepsakes. So the keepsakes are a really important part of Hades because it lets you alter the RNG of the game basically. So we are going to be talking first about the gods keepsakes. The god keepsakes are the Zeus, Poseidon, Athena, Aphrodite, Ares, Artemis, Dionysus, Hermes, Demeter, and Chaos. Those are all the gods' keepsakes. All of these except Hermes and Chaos keepsake, they all give you that your next boon you will find is going to be that god boon. For example, if we pick up Zeus keepsake, the Thunder Signet, and we start a run, we're going to be always is going to be Zeus, and that's good because the Zeus is going to be in this case for the ball, is going to be our principal DPS. If the weapon that you're using, the principal god that you're looking for is Aphrodite, you want Aphrodite keepsake. If you are looking for Poseidon, you will look for Poseidon, and that's it. I don't recall. Oh, Pendant is probably the one that you're probably not going to use because Athena is not banned, but Deflect is banned in HITLESS. So unless you're doing damageless, I don't recommend. Okay, so we're going to be talking about the companions now. As companions, we have six. We have Bati, Mort, Shady, Reef, Fidi, and Antos. The companion BT is the one that you're going to choose if you're going for a speed for a good time. So you summon Megara and you do 2500 damage in an area. So this is really good because you do a lot of damage for two bosses. It's instant the damage, and you can break the armor from the mini bosses. So you're going for speed, you're going to use Patty. Mort is also really good. You do more damage than Batty. You do 3500 damage. You is like a nuke for bosses. It's really good, but it has a delay. It has a delay. So at least I don't like it because you need to wait until the damage applies. So I prefer Batty because you can is if you're going for more damage for a speedy way, the Batty is better. Shadi is not that good to be honest. You summon you summon Dusa and you do 1000 damage. And sometimes you drop coins, health, and dark. It's not really good, so I don't recommend it. Rip is probably one of the best summon for to play safe. Why? The reason is because you summon Skelly and he taunts every enemy in the room, even bosses. Even bosses. It has 2500 damage. That's a lot. It tanks a lot of damage when it's not, for example, a status damage like lava, like magma, or poison. That's really good. If you want to play safe, you're going for Rift. Oh, sorry. This was a confusion. You summon not Dusa. Dusa is the one feeding. I'm sorry. So you summon, I think, Sisyphus here. I don't really remember. But here you summon Dusa, and it's going to start petrifying the foes and doing 1700 damage. Not that good, so I don't recommend it to be honest. Companion Antos, it does 1500 damage to two foes in the area. So you're going to be doing, in the case for example bosses, you'll be doing 3000 damage to a boss, more than Batty, but once again it has a delay. So if you're going for speed, I recommend Batty. So in this case, if you want to play safe in the hitless way for to say, I recommend Rave. Okay, now we'll be talking about the builds. So for the build for Rama, your main boon will be Zeus, the Zeus boons. So Zeus is really good because you want DPS. You want DPS for Rama on the special basically because it's really fast. You can see that it's really fast. So you'll be doing a lot of damage and a bit of AoE. So it's really good. That's going to be the way that you'll be using the build basically. So let me see if I can actually here. This is the codex menu mod. This is illegal for hitless, but for the sake of explaining what every boon does, I will use it. So in this case, like I said, you want lightning strike. No, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, not electric strike is not the right boon. I'm sorry for the misinformation. You will want, let me see. No, electric shot is not it. I'm sorry for the misinformation. Thunder Flourish. Thunder Flourish is the boon that your special causes a lightning bolt to strike nearby foes. So you'll be striking every time you use your special. You'll be doing electric shot basically. So that's really good. Okay, that's really good because you will be, and also you do like a small OE damage because it's your best way to deal damage basically. Now, what else you're looking for Zeus? you're looking for double strike. Double strike, your lightning bolt effects have a chance to strike twice. So you can see here it strike twice. Like this does 39, and here it is 78 because it strike twice. You have a chance that all your lightnings strike twice. So that's really good. So what do you need to get lightning double strike? So you will need any type of standard or standard boon, either the attack, the special, I mean the special, you will need what the requirements show here. You will need Thunder Flourish, Zeus 8, Thunder Dash, or Thunder Flare. The moment that you have one of those, you are open to get double strike on Zeus Boon. Since you start usually with Zeus Special, at the moment when you start, you can get double strike. Okay. Now, then the other boon that we're looking for is a splitting bolt. A splitting bolt, whenever you strike foes with lightning boons, fire an electric bolt, and that bolt does 40 damage. It basically more damage. So, how do you unlock this boon? The moment that you get double strike, high voltage, or storm lightning, you can get a splitting bolt in one of your Zeus boons. So it's really good. That's one of the boons that you're looking for. I can see you have for a splitting bolt, the legendary. See, it does a lot of damage basically. It does more damage. See, like you do. See, the damage. We only have these boons, and you're doing a lot of damage already. So, what's the other boon that we're looking for? So, because just saying, okay, Zeus is my main god, the one that I'm always looking for. So, what's my second god? Your second boss boon god is going to be Artemis. Why Artemis? Because Artemis has a lot of good boons. For example, you have pressure points. Any damage you deal has a chance to be critical. Any damage, everything is really good. You're doing 200 more damage or greater with all your attacks. Any attack that you do can be critical. That's a lot of damage. Okay? You also have Claim Kill. Your critical effect deal even more damage. Super Fire. After you cast or hit with an attack or a special, you fire a seeking arrow. Since you're always spamming your special on Rama, is extra DPS that's really good. But now, what you're truly looking for? You're looking for for Lightning Rod. Your collectible cast strike nearby foe with lightning every 1 second. So what do you need to get this duo boon? You need Inferno Soul active. The reason why I tell you all why you need to have Inferno Soul active and why I recommend it. Then you need one of the following. You need Deadly Strike, Deadly Flourish, True Shot, Hunter Flare, Hunter Dash, or Artemis 8. One of the following: Lightning Strike, Thunder Dash, Thunder Flourish, Electric Shot, or Thunder Flare or Zeus 8. Basically, you need one of your basic from Zeus and one from the basic from Artemis. That's what you need. So, for example, I recommend that you look for any boon from Artemis that isn't the 8. Why? For example, you can get Deadly Strike, that is the standard, or you can get True Shot, that is the cast. I recommend those two as first boon. Okay? Artemis 8 is also really good because it makes we can see here, you basically, when you attack, you start changing your gut bar, and then you throw the 8, and you can do critical. As you can see, arrow damage you do 100. Okay, so when you throw, when you are on maximum or maximum on the gauge, you throw up to 10 arrows, and every arrow has a 30% critical chance. That's 2,200 more damage. So you're pretty much doing, if you can up to do 1,000. No, I'm sorry. If it's to, I think 300. I'm sorry if I'm not wrong. 300 with each arrow. That means that is 10 arrows. You can do up to, let's see the calculation. I'm sorry. You can do up to 3,000 damage. That basically half HP of some bosses. That's really good. But you will ask, okay, Kappa, if Artemis 8 is so good and it lets me look for Lightning Rod, why I don't pick it as the first Artemis boon? You don't pick it because because if you get it, you will be getting, or you will be open to get these boons. You will be open to get Belowing Strength, and you will also be getting Close Judgment on Sus boon. That means less chances to get duo boons or to get legendaries. So I don't recommend. I recommend getting Artemis boon later on the run. That, or just play without. It's not necessarily the one that you're looking for. So okay, now I'm going to be explaining what the duo boon that I was talking about does. So you have, let me see, here you have Lightning Rod. So every time you throw your cast, so we're going to wait until he throw him. When your cast is, so we can kill him. So you're going. So when he is down, you will see my casts are right now on the floor. So you can, oh, it's not working. So when your casts are like this on the floor and there is like an enemy, it's going to start raining lighting. Basically, it's going to start raining lighting, and it's going to start hitting the enemies. So we can actually start a run and see and show it and see if it works. So I can explain it. So I'm just going to put this here. Once again, this mod is banned on HITLESS, so this is only for the explanation of the guide. So as you can see, I'm going to throw my cast and see, like, start raining lightning. That's because of the cast. Okay, that's the way it works. You throw your cast and lightning start hitting the enemies around the cast, as you can see here. And it's really good because if you throw your cast all over the room, you can kill the enemies without even attacking. So it's really good. It's really good. So that's basically the build. So also you can add to the build. For example, if for the cast you will like to pick Poseidon cast, for example. Poseidon cast is really good because it does AoE damage, and it push the enemies to clean the rooms is really good, and to manage a lot of enemy. Also for the last biome, the sticks is really good since it is a small area. You'll be hitting the enemies with the walls, and that's going to be extra damage. So I recommend that one. Okay, for the dash, I recommend a dash that doesn't deal damage in area. For example, Ares dash or like Artemis dash or Dionysus dash. This is because for the last fight, the Hades fight, that fight, you will be breaking pots, and if you can break a pot by mistake and get hit by it. So if you don't pick a dash, even better. Don't pick up the dash, it's better. So now I'm going to talk about a mechanic inherited from the game, the Olympian God pool. So on every run you will give, or they will give you some boons. So when you pick a boon, that god is added to your Olympian God pool, and you will be getting that god for all the run. So when you pick up three gods, your god pool is locked. Okay, it's locked. You can force to add another god to your pool with the trinkets. Okay, so for example, you choose Zeus as your starting god, then you have one god in your pool already, and then the game is going to give you three natural random gods. Okay, that can be the one that you want, for example Artemis or Poseidon, or can be something else. So if it's something else that you don't want, for example Athena, Ares, Dionysus, Demeter, for example, you don't go for it. Don't go for it, dodge it, and choose another reward, or go for another door. If it's the only choose that you go for that god, is butter, and it is what it is. You can force to add the god to your still to that. If you didn't get Artemis, for example, and for example it doesn't matter, you can still pick up Artemis. If you choose for the next biome, you change your trinket to Artemis. I recommend not always going. If for example, if you have already Artemis in your God pool, I sometimes recommend even choosing Artemis as your second trinket for the next biome for Asphodel, because it gives you faster chance to get Lightning Rod. Okay, so that's all for the basic, for the builds and the weapons part. Now we'll be talking in this video about the first area. Oh, but first we're going to talk about the Pact of Punish. So you probably already know how the Pact of Punishment go, but for to not make it long, the Pact of Punishment works that it adds you the buff to the run. So you will say, okay, but why would I add the buff to a hitless run? You will be adding the buff to have a chance to enter Erebus. Erebus is an extra room that you only enter when you have certain level of hit on your Pact of Punishment, and you can get really good boons. So the boons that I recommend are Hard Labor and Maximum, because you are not going to get hit, so I recommend Hard Labor. I also recommend Lasting Consequences and Maximum, because you are not going to get hit once again. So you don't need to recover HP. If you are practicing it, you're going for practice, don't put this. Don't put them. I also recommend using Hidden Security, because it gives you all the traps, and Magma is going to do 400 bonus damage. Once again, you are not going to get hit, so it is worth to use it. You have 10 hit, easy 10 hit, and that's free enough to enter Tartarus Erebus and Asphodel Erebus. You can also level up to enter, for example, the Erebus from if you go for M4, for Extreme Mature 4, you will have enough for the Erebus on Elysium, but I don't recommend, because it is really hard. It spawns sometimes mini bosses, and I don't recommend it. Okay? Tight deadline is also really good, but you will need to have in mind that you will need to clear the each underworld biome or biome on this set time. Okay? 9 minutes is enough to clear each biome, and if you have tight deadline active, you are not going to get survival Hades room on Tartarus. So if you don't want to get survival rooms on Tartarus, you can put just 1 point on it, and you're going to get tight deadline. You are going to be free. It's enough. Even you can put 7 minutes, and you're going to have more than that. Usually, you're going to be clearing each biome on 5 minutes. It's enough. You can trust me on that. But if you don't feel that safe, 9 minutes is enough. Okay, that's enough for the Pact of Punishment. Now we are going to be talking about the enemies on Tartarus and the bosses. Okay, that's what I'm going to be talking about. So first we have the next enemy on Tartarus, and I'm going to be explaining their moveset. So on Tartarus we have the next enemy. We have the Wretch Dog. The Wretch Dog is easy. Is the one of the most HP enemies on Tartarus, and this is his moveset. Let me show it to you. Let me show it. I have it here. So I'm going to be showing every moveset of every enemy. So this is one armored dog, but it doesn't matter, they have the same moveset. You have to take in mind also armor enemy, the only armor enemy that has a different moveset is on Tartarus is the armor witch. You don't have to worry about the other enemy, they only are faster and have the armor, but you don't have to worry about it. So the armor thug, when they aggro you, you can see they aggro you. I'm sorry, let me put the cursor so you can see what I'm talking about. Okay. Let me see. Oh, sorry, it's not showing up. I'm sorry. Wait, I'm sorry. There you go. I'm sorry. I'm sorry about that. Okay, so you can see these are armor tag, but it doesn't matter. Like I said, the only one that have different moveset are the witch. So you can see he aggro, and he's going to do this vertical attack. See, he ups his arm and boom. See, you need to only dash away. Always dash, always prevent the attack. Because the moment that they start attacking, they're not going to cancel their attack. They are just going to keep going with their attack. See, you can see, they are going, and they are always going for the attack. You dash, and you only need to dash away. Dash away, and that's how you dodge it. Here, dash, and that's it. That's all you need. You need to dodge this enemy. Now, the next enemy that we have on Tartarus is the Wretch Witch. So I'm going to start to explain the Witch moveset. The Witch moveset, they only have one attack. One attack again is really easy. So let me look for it. Here it is. So the Witch moveset is really, they throw one projectile. It is slow, so you don't have to worry. You can strafe it, and you can even break it with your special, so you can attack her directly. So you can just dodge it or just dash it. That's enough. That's enough. I'm going to show it again. You can see they throw one, boom, and you can strafe it. You have enough time. Sometimes when there is a lot of enemy, probably it's better to just attack them. They don't have much HP, so you can just attack them. Then you can destroy the projectiles with your own attack. That's enough. You have to take in mind, like I say, armored witches throw 3, they are fast, and they throw 3 projectiles. So you need to take care of that. You need to be cautious. You need to be cautious of that. Okay? Your next enemy is the Lout. The Lout is the most HP enemy on Tartarus, and you need to be wary of it because it can be tricky sometimes because all the range that they have. So Let me see. Okay, here. You can see. Here, they aggro you. Like I said, this is the moment they aggro you. I'm going to show it on slow speed. You can see. Here, aggro. And they are going to charge at you. And that's it. They are going to charge at you. That's the moveset. You dash away. You dash away, and that's how you deal with this enemy. Yeah, they have like a CD, and that's the moment you attack. Here, you attack, you can attack here, and that's it. That's how you deal with this with the louds. Okay, the next enemy is the pest. The pest is really simple. They have the lowest HP with even less than the skulls, I think, and it's really simple. Okay, it's really simple. They throw these traps. So you have something not going to even see this attack because you are going to kill them instantly. They have so low HP that it doesn't matter. So what do you do? In example, if you want to dodge their attacks, they are going to be throwing this explosive where they are like traps. Just get into them and dash away. See? You activate it and you dash away. They take a while to explode, so you don't need to worry. Once again, you're going to kill them almost immediately, so it doesn't matter. You have the numbskull. Then the numbskull are really simple. Again, they have literally no HP, so you don't need to worry about it. So the numbskull, they are going to charge you when they aggro you, and you dash away. You dash away, aggro, you dash away. They are going to aggro you again. The charge, you dash away. Once again, the problem with the schools are they are usually a lot of them, but you can kill them in one rotation of attack. So you once again, as the pest, you don't need to worry about it. Okay, the next enemy is the Kulomat. I don't have a record of it, but what they do, they spawn numbskulls. Just kill them. You have the Wrangler. The Wrangler, it can be a bit tricky to dodge, but it's just the timing. Okay, it's just the timing because it isn't that hard. It can be tricky because they are a bit fat on that attack. So, you have louds here. They're going to go for you and they're going to grab you. You just dash away again. Dash away before the attack. The thing with Hades, you need to prevent the attack. When you know they are going to attack you, dash away, and that's it. That's for all the enemy. Dash away because they are not going to cancel the attack or anything. You just dash away. That's it. That's everything you need to do. Yeah, you need to do. The next enemy is the Brimstone. The Brimstone, once again, is a really simple enemy. It's a really simple. So I'm going to show it now. It's a really simple. When they aggro, they are going to throw this laser to you. It takes a while, so you don't need to worry. You can dash it away and that's it. You need to be wary of the armor blue stones because they are faster and they can be a bit instantly. So you need to be wary when you have a brimstone armor. You need to be worried that you don't are in front of it because the laser is sometimes instantly. So don't be so close to it or be wary of their attacks. So that's all the normal enemies from Tartarus. Okay, now I'm going to talk about the mini bosses. As mini bosses, we have 3 mini bosses. We have the Doomstone, that is probably the easiest one to defeat. So the moveset for Doomstone, once again, it only has one attack. You can see they are going to throw the lasers. You just walk a bit or dash to a safe zone, and that's it. Every time you attack the Doomstone, he's going to spawn little stones. So try to defeat first the little stones and then attack it, because if you don't destroy it, they are going to link their their lasers and going to probably hit you. So try to look always first, clean the little stones, and then for the big one. Now, what's the problem here? Don't be greedy. Don't keep attacking thinking that you have enough time to attack. You attack like 2 times, and then if you see that it stops, move away. If you see, for example, you can see here, I'm going to put it again. If you see here, if you see here, you can see they are moving, and they stop it. If the tombstone stops, it means that it is going to attack. Okay, you can see here, it stops, it's going to attack. Okay, so you need to dash away. Okay, that's it. That's how you defeat it. Now the next mini boss is the Breach Sneak. The Breach Sneak is really simple. It has only 2 attacks. It only has 2 attacks. Oh, moment, you're not seeing it. You have the Breach Sneak. Okay, it only has 2 attacks, so it's really simple. Again, I'm going to show it to you. You start the fight, he's always going to spawn there, always. He's going to TP, and he can do either that, he go for 1 backstab, you dash away, and then he's going to throw projectiles to you. You just dash away, here, the backstab, here, boom, boom, you dash away, and that's it. And as you can see, why I got hit there, I got hit because I wasn't paying attention. The moment that you see that he's behind you, you dash away. You dash away, throw projectile, dash away, behind you, dash away. Dash away or dash into it, it doesn't matter. But just dash. Dash, you have enough time and enough iframes. Okay, that's all the fight. Okay, and now the last mini boss on Tartarus is one version of the Inferno Bombers. So Inferno Bomber, they only have 2 attacks, and they do something when they are dead. So once again, you don't need to worry that much. They are not scary, so no worry about it. So I'm going to show it now. So here they spawn, and they can throw you these bombs. You dash. They throw you bombs. You dash away. Throw you bomb, they dash away, they jump, don't worry about it. And now they can do this attack where I'm trying to bait him. So if you are too close enough to them, you can see here, this one does like a jump and throws 3 bombs. The moment that you see that he does a weird animation, that is not throwing something, like here, he throws some things. Here, I'm trying to show it, please. Here, see this jump in the same place. It means that it throws the 3 bombs. You dash away. Here, you dash away, and that's it. That's all the fight. Now, when you kill them, you can see. Let's finish. When you kill them, they throw a bomb. So don't be too close to them when you kill them, because they throw a bomb, and that bomb can hit you. Okay? So once again, be wary of it. Be wary of it. Okay? So that's all the 3 bosses of the mini bosses of Tartarus. Okay, that's all the 3 mini bosses. Okay, now I will talk about the bosses from the Tartarus. On Tartarus, you have 3 different bosses. You have Megara, you have Alecto, and you have Tisiphone. They have pretty much the same moveset, but with some difference. I'm going to explain all of them. So first of all, we have Megara. Megara is the most simple of them. So I'm going to explain it. So here is the Megara fight. She always starts doing this. She runs to you, and this is the first attack. she does this, like she crouches and she jumps at you. She dashes at you. You dash away. Okay, that's the first attack. Then when you're close to her, you're sometimes she's going to do like this little jump, and she's going to do this AOE attack. You once again, just when you see that she jumps, you dash away. That's the first attack. See, again she does the dash at you, so you just dash away. AOE attack, you dash away. The dash, you dash away. AOE attack, dash away. And that's it. Also, she's going to be summoning enemies, so try to kill them. Usually, I think it's only witches and dogs, so you don't need to worry about that. And now, let's see if we can see. I get the other attacks. Those are the only two attacks that she can do on the first phase. Okay. Now, the second phase here is she can do this AOE attack. When you see that she summoned these cycles, you dash. You dash. You dash. Don't need, it takes a while, so you don't need to worry. You dash to a safe place. You can also double dash, but don't try to panic dash, okay? Because panic dash is going to be worse. Okay, next phase, that was the second phase. Now third phase. Let's see if we can get the other attacks. You can pretty much strafe all the attacks, but it's not recommended. Here, see that it's enough with only one dash, so you don't need to be panic dashing, okay? You don't need to be panic dashing. Let's see if I can get the other attack. Here's another demonstration of the AOE attack. You dash, dash. Here, stay here. And here, this is the other attack. She starts throwing projectiles. You can move in the direction, but you can the idea is that you move. The idea is here that you move on to the safe place here. You can see. So here to the safe place basically. The other, you can also, let's see if I get another attack. The other way that I do it, there is also the safest way that if you have a ranged weapon like Rama, this is mostly only with Rama, since you attack to in front, you can break those projectiles. You can break it, so you can stand in front of her. Here she starts doing it, and you can see I start attacking because I break the projectiles. I break them, so I don't need to worry about it. That's Megara fight. That's it. Okay. Now, Alectofight. Alectofight is the hardest. Is the hardest because she is inconsistent. Okay, she does weird things always. Okay, always. So be wary. Be wary of her. Okay. The first recommendation: never be melee to her. Never. She's going to hit you. Okay. She will run at you. She will run at you. And she can do two attacks. She can do either this. This one is the worst. Okay. That attack is the worst because it has a weird hitbox. Okay. She can do either that one attack, or she can, like Megara, she can dash at you. Okay. She's going to walk at you, and she's going to do this area that it has like a rectangle hitbox like this. So you dash away. Try to be as far as you can. Also, she start throwing projectiles like Megara. You need to take in account. Alecto has this thing called rage, this rage bar. When she does this attack, she starts accumulating rage. Okay, and their attacks are going to be empowered now. So when she's doing the projectile, you can attack her to stop the rage bar. Also, you can break some projectile. You need to take in account. She can throw the projectiles. She will throw the projectile like 5 times, I think. We can count them. We can count them so you can see how many times she's going to throw it. So 1, 2, and 4. She she throw it another time, but we destroy it. There, 3 and 4 and 4. You need to be worried because on the fourth shot she's going to stop and she's going to she can do another attack and she can still do it while the projectiles are not reaching you. So you need to very of that. Okay, she can also she does this like Megara dash at you. Okay, so here you just dash away. Just keep your distance. Keep your distance always to her. Now, what happens? Okay, here she faces. She still does the projectile attack while facing. So be wary of that. It doesn't cancel. Okay, now I'm trying to. I think I'm going to let the rage bar here. Okay, that's another attack that she can do. That sadly I cancel it by damage. So here, she will summon to you this AoE area that follow you. Okay, she will summon these attacks. Then she will summon another you. You dash, basically you dash, and that's it. You dash. Here, you need to keep your distance always. Always keep your distance. This is another attack. She's going to summon this blade that will follow you. So never stop moving. So here, the rage bar fulls. When the rage bar is full, she's going to be faster and the attacks are going to be in power. She's going to summon the AoE even faster and she can throw more on the attacks are going to throw projectiles now. You can see I'm going to show it. Here, this is the dash into you. She will throw projectiles. You need to that's why you need to keep your distance because you can dash those projectiles basically. See, they rage stop. Also be wary of the enemy always. Here now she on the last phase when she has a quarter of her life, she's going to be always enraged. So be wary of it. Be wary. She is really fast. See, I cannot outpay her by walking. So she's really fast. She can throw up to 2 blades. So be wary of that too. So my recommendation, if you don't feel safe to attack her, you can do this walking. Do this walk, and from time to time she's going to receive damage from the traps. Okay, she's going to be receiving damage from the traps. So you bait her to the traps, and she's going to be receiving damage. If you don't feel safe to see the hit, that's why you keep your distance. That's why you can see how long the here is stupid. This hitbox is stupid. See where I am here, and the attack is here. So you can see how many range it has. So be always far away, really far away. You can also break those projectiles, so be wary of that. But here, try to, if you don't feel comfortable attacking her on the last phase, you can just make her bite her to the traps. You can bait her to the traps, and she's going to be receiving damage from time to time. It takes a while, but it's safe. It's safe. Just don't stop moving. If you stop moving on Hades, you will get probably hit. So never stop moving. See? Okay. But you can see I don't attack her. I don't attack her at all. I'm just going to let her receive damage by the traps. Here, she receives damage again. From time to time, she's going to receive damage. Okay, she can even spam the more blades, but you're not always, sometimes you're going to have more blades on the battle, but they are going to disappear until there are only 2. See, she received damage again. Okay, will from time to time receive damage from the trap, so don't worry about it. That's pretty much everything about this fight. And now, the last boss of Tartarus is Tisiphon. Okay? Tisiphon can be a little bit tricky on the beginning, so I will try to explain this fight. It's really simple. It's probably the simple fight for HITLESS, because once you understand the movement, it's so easy. So, the first attack that she can do is these projectiles. So she will jump, she will just jump, and she will start swinging there. There's a way you can dash like this, and now she will run at you. This is another attack that she can do. She will run at you, she will jump, she will become like white, and she will dash at you. So you dash away, and she's going to dash again. So you dash away again, and then she's going to do this AoE damage here, and then you can attack here. She jumps, he's going, and then this is another way you can just destroy the projectiles. She walks at me, I dash, and the AoE damage. Again, the balls, you can strafe them. I don't recommend it. Here, this attack, a lot of people get hit by this attack, okay? Because they confuse it with the projectiles one. So how to tell the difference? She's going to start swinging her whip. You can see here. Let's see here. She starts swinging her whip, and she's going to do a range attack. So here you dash. The moment that you see the whip attack, you dash away, and now you come back to the attack and you dash into her. You can double dash if you want. You dash into her, okay? Here, the whip attack, dash, again, and you dash into her, okay? It is safe. Don't be wary to dash into her, okay? Don't be wary, okay? Here, I dash away, and double dash into her. Easy, easy. You can even do it with one dash, but it's safer with two. Here is safe, totally safe. Now, that's the first phase. Second phase. Let's see, second phase. Here, on second phase, she's going to break. The area is going to be smaller. Same attacks. Here, you can just destroy the projectile. It's the easy way to destroy. Here, dash, double dash. Destroy the projectiles, or you can just you can strafe them. I don't recommend a strafe at all. Here, dash away into her. She's going to dash. 2 AoE damage. This is another attack that she can do. Okay, she summons this vertical or horizontal, this wave of AoE attack. Just dash away. Dash them or just walk away. It's really slow, so you don't need to worry about it. Okay, it's really if you're on the middle, just dash away. It's not that hard for sure. Here, you can just walk them basically. Even though you can just that's why I don't recommend the strafing. But here you can see I'm in the middle. I dash, and that's it. And that. Now, the last phase. Okay. Let's see. You can see what I do. See the same attacks on second phase. See, that's what happened if you don't dash. By the way, that attack. That's what's going to happen. See, don't try to strafe that attack. You're going to get hit by it for sure. Now, the last phase. Even a small area is the same. You dash away, dash into her. The same. Now, You can just destroy them. Destroy the attacks. One dash, two dash, AOE attack. And sometimes she can book. In a book, it's like sometimes by the she's going to. And now I'm trying to get one attack here. She's going dash into her, and that's it. I'm trying to get one specific attack that's big when she is on the third phase here, that attack. On the third phase, you can see she now is only to the three areas here, here, and here. So you need to be aware. There will be always one place to be safe. Okay, even she is here, you can put here or here. Okay, so beware. Don't be scared. Don't panic dash. Don't panic dash. Okay. He even here. See that I'm really close to her. I don't panic dash. I just wait until she does the attack. I dash. I dash away again because I know that she's going to do. Oh, she always do. So you need to be wary. You need to be wary. If she, let's see if I got the recording. If she does this attack and you don't move away, she's going to do it instantly. Okay, like instantly to you 2 times. Okay, let me see if I recorded. I don't remember if I did. Here, see? She does again this attack. There is always one space. Okay, let's see if I got the recording of the thing I said. Oh wait, I didn't. But like I say, if she does the dash into you and you don't move away, she's going to do it instantly in the same direction. Okay, so that's basically all Tartarus, all the Tartarus. So, it's all about practice, to be honest. It's all about practice. You will understand how to dodge them, and you will get used to it. On the next video, we will be talking about the enemies on Asphodel and the mini bosses and the boss of the earlier learning. That is can be. They also have different variations. So I hope this is helpful to you, and thank you so much for watching.